Hello everyone and welcome back. As you know, I basically exclusively operate on character dolls at this point. My crew consists of Charlotte Dunois, right up here, Petra Green and Suzu Harururu. And today I'd like to announce to you that I'm having two more joining my crew. Please welcome Okami Mio right here and also Shirakami Fubuki. They are not technically speaking by all means finished just yet because I don't have the character outfit just yet. That'll take a few more months, but the heads and the wigs are all complete, so I'd like to take them out for some photos. As you can see today, as a debut photo, I've taken them to the Auburn Botanical Gardens, and it's very pink, and I think everyone knows what this is. It's sakura. I am not coming during the actual main sakura bloom season because that costs more money and there's going to be a lot more people, so I'd like to come here during a weekday. Hopefully everything goes right. If anything, it already went pretty badly because it rained just now, but it's stopping and hopefully the afternoon is going to be a little bit better because I do not want to be drenched. Half my backpack is already drenched, so you know, but I don't want these two to be drenched on the first day of photos. So without further ado, let's take the two new characters out and go on for some suffering. Alright, after a relatively quick setup, here is the first shot of the day. Now, before I go on to explain everything, let me just say, I was sitting down on the ground because I wasn't into the idea of just squatting for 20 minutes straight, just trying to organize everything in front of me. So, I sat down. Yes, the floor is pretty wet, so it did feel pretty fucking disgusting. Because I had to get up, I put my hand on the ground and yeah, hair, mud, flower petals, seeds, whatever, all on the hands. So immediately ran over, got some disinfectant wipes and just all that. Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. So from this point onwards, no, I'll try not to sit on the ground, or at least try not to touch the ground with my hands. Sitting is fine because I would rather have that over squatting for God knows how long. Anyway, enough rambling, let's take a look at what I'm using. Right behind me is the camera and the 70-200 f2.8 at 135mm. I originally wanted to try 70, but I want a bit more compression because I've never shot this place with anything above an 85mm, so I think that looks pretty good. F5.0, because everything will be absolutely pushed to oblivion if I push too much. I tried F4, yes, it looks pretty good, bokeh looks nice, but 5.0 seems to be the sweet spot, I feel like. Vertical composition, because I want to be more focused on the doll, and because the Torii gate behind is calling for a complete vertical composition, so this looks really nice, at least I hope so. With two flashes in front, no lights this time because at this distance, no amount of light is gonna really do anything. So all the flashes are in front, two flashes on both sides, both at 1/16 output. I have to be very delicate with the output this time because everything is very overcast right now. The sky is looking good because it's a massive softbox for what I'm doing right now, but it won't look good if I'm not careful with how I do my exposure. But anyway, I think that's enough rambling and there's enough explanation, so let's take a look at the first shot for today. I think that looks pretty good, if anything. Yes, it's surely not the best, and yes, I do want both the dolls to be more stuck to each other in a way because, you know, it's a two-person shot, not a one-person stand there kind of shot, but this is the best I can do under these circumstances. If the ground was completely dry, I'll be honest with you, I'll be laying down on the ground trying to make this shot work even better, but this is what I can get, this is what it is, so yeah, enough rambling, let's move on. All right, second shot. This one took relatively less time because it's literally at the same angle. It's just that I want a different composition and just one single shot of Fubuki. So I'm running very, very low on time. The whole rain thing at around 12 kind of botched the whole plans. I was delayed by 45 minutes, so I'm really short on time. So let's get this over with as quick as possible. 7200 at around 85mm. It's a pretty good focal length, I'll admit that. So I kind of do see the appeal of people using 85 for portraits, but we're not here to talk about that. At f4.5, around a better aperture this time because I do want slightly more bokeh with it being a little bit more closer to the whole thing, and also a way shorter focal length. The one just now was 135, this one's around 85, so around that could do a bit better. So more bokeh, relatively speaking, and also more light because it's gotten a little bit darker compared to just now. Horizontal composition, finally, your boy's favorite wallpaper stuff. Hopefully this looks all right. I'm still afraid that this might look a bit too unfocused, but at the same time, I do hope this looks okay because the whole scene kind of calls for horizontal composition. I know I should be focusing on the doll itself, not the landscape, but you know who I am. With flashes, a little bit weird this time. One over here, just for the face itself, and the other one way back here, because the whole thing is a bit weird in a way, because the camera actually covers this pole here, and so I can't put the flash in front of it, meaning that the light is inherently going to be a little bit unbalanced. So this flash will be cranked up to like 1/4 output, and that one's on low output because they are quite a different distance away from the doll. Hopefully everything's all right. Hopefully I don't need to stack, and hopefully everything looks good. I have no idea. Editing me, add some thoughts down below, and let's take a look at the shot. I would say good enough. Hopefully I added some pinkish, vintage Fujifilm tones to it. And without further ado, I'm going to move 5 meters to my front, but I have to pack up everything because it's starting to get more and more crowded here, so I am not exactly very confident in letting you know, other people be around my stuff and me not watching it, you know what I'm saying? So I'll have to pack up most of everything, as I have to pack up Fubuki anyway, and switch to the other doll. All right, third shot setup. This is relatively simple because I got everything pre-set up in a way and I just had to move everything bit by bit over here. I ran in the process, so hopefully that works out. I don't know though, this place looks pretty good and I'm finally shooting, you know, decent shots of it, so I hope it works out. I'm running pretty low on time, so I have to get this over pretty quickly. There are 2 shots in front of me. One I'm not really comfortable with because it's near water, and I think you know how I feel about that. The second one is a lower energy version of this, and combined with the ground that's going to be pretty wet for the rest of the day, I'm not extremely confident that that will work. So let's focus on this for now. 15-35 f2.8 at 28mm, yes, the wider angle because I want to showcase the whole place, the Torii, the Sakura, and basically expanding it in a way. I'm going to be very, very close to the doll, so I don't know if you can tell with the Pocket 3, you know. At f2.8, because with a wide angle, you will need all the bokeh you can get. I need all the separation I want, and honestly speaking, I don't really think it's enough, but I think it's the most I can do with, you know, zoom lenses. They're already best in the class, so I'm expecting a lot from these things. Horizontal composition, yes, finally, your boys' wallpapers, I love them, so another bonus for me. With 2 lights this time, one light over here, which is great. It's pretty stable on the pole and it's easy to use. The other one is still hanging on for dear life. Well, it's a bottom plate that's hanging on dear life. It broke on me this morning and yeah, it shattered in a way. So it's basically hanging on for now. I do have some I ordered a while ago, but I don't know where I put them. So I think I need to order some off Amazon ASAP before I leave this place. Yeah, hopefully it can stay there for today because I still have 2 more to go. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. We need to take a look at what I'm using. Everything is pretty stable. 1 tripod, 2 tripod holding up the doll. Everything is okay. Stacking is also pretty easy with this one, so I'm not too concerned. 1 more light on top of the camera just for the eyes. So hopefully the little sparkle gets me. You know, like little details. I put a lot of those in my photos, so yeah. Hopefully it looks all right. I have no idea because editing me is going to be handling that. So put some thoughts down below. Thank you, Editing Lemon. And let's take a look at the shot now. I would say decent because I already feel it's a pretty good shot on the back of the camera. And honestly, this might be the best shot for today, but I'm not sure. Either way, I need to finish this up, pack everything up and go wash my face and hands because I'm sweating, but I still have 2 more to go. So let's not waste any more time. So there is some sakura here, but well, they walled off that as well, so I can't even do that. But it's too sparse for me to do anything. I know there is one corner-ish that has a lot more and is a bit more concentrated, so I hope to find that corner once again, but I am not sure if, you know, that corner has enough for me to justify the next photo. But let's go look at that first. Oh dear. As you can see, bloody hell, these don't even look like sakura trees anymore. They don't have any on them. So it's pretty bad, if I were to be honest with you. Because if you were to compare to where I was just now over there, you know, the whole lane of sakura, this is trash. There's no way around it. So no, I don't think a photo could work here. Even with the 7200, if I blow out a lot in the background, just use 135 and f2.8, even through this angle, no. There's also one lane around here. Let me show you. So see this stuff? Yeah, it's still not good enough. Not even comparable to where I was just now. So definitely not, because if I were to just shoot this, then why wouldn't I just, you know, stay back there and shoot a bit more? So I don't know. Maybe I'll look around and see if there's something else, because the tea house, I don't know what they call that, the tea house over there or so, I don't know where it is. Something like that maybe could work a little bit better, but I don't know. I know there's a bridge around here, so let's go look at that as well, but I don't have really that much confidence, so let's go. Bro, look at the size of those things. What do they feed you guys? Good God, look at that. My goodness. I know these things like chase children around instead of the opposite, you know, the children start chasing them around and they start chasing the children around. It's like a lot of them. The hell have you been eating? Oh my God. Let's not touch them. Whenever you see me on screen like this without a photo, you know something has gone terribly wrong. And let me explain, there is a few factors to why I'm standing here talking to you instead of shooting a photo. I'll put some B-roll on screen right now just to let you know how it is. So there's a waterfall over there, and it's okay. It's a small one, it's actually good looking, but at the same time, the weather today, it's overcast, there's no sun, there's no colors, and everything else is also wet, so it's going to be slippery, and I am not a big risk taker, if anything. Not really interested in the idea of just putting a doll on that and, you know, having that fall over. So here's the photo from last year at the exact same angle. It's okay for its time, it's not very good, but it was what I could get last year because there was a lot of people, and at the same time, I couldn't really think of anything else. And plus, the ones at Sakura Alley, like the one over there from last year, here's a photo, they kind of sucked, so I wasn't too happy with those either way. This year, I actually spent a bit more time over there because I knew the success rate over there was a lot higher than, you know, the whole park, honestly. So I think those turned out pretty well. As mentioned earlier in the video, you know, those flowers over that other direction over there, yeah, they're not very good. They haven't bloomed as much as I thought, which is weird considering, you know, the actual Sakura festival is next week and they haven't really bloomed that much. I honestly think they're not going to even bloom like in 2 weeks, so I don't know how that thing's going to go, but I'm not going to ramble on that any further. So the weather itself today has not been very good. It was raining, it was humid, it was hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold. Yeah, it was basically British weather. You can see outside, look at this beautiful sun we have today. But yeah, so it's pretty bad. I actually wasted around 45 minutes or so in the beginning of the video just trying to set up the first shot. I didn't actually put that in the video because I'm planning to post that later tonight. So follow my socials, they're all here to see that photo if you really want to see that, because that's going to be the debut or introduction photo of Mio and Fubuki. So look forward to that. But I actually wasted quite a lot of time with that one because it was raining. I set up everything and it started raining, so I had to pull an umbrella and, you know, cover both the dolls and myself. And I forgot to zip up my bag. So half of it, at least, you know, the top, was pretty wet. I was pretty bummed about it, if anything, but I would rather protect the dolls first. I thought it was going to stop and it started raining again. That means I had to, you know, put everything back up again and open up the umbrella, and I ended up wasting almost close to an hour, which I might be coping here, but if I had an extra hour right now, I do think I might have been able to conjure up something that's passable for my current standards. Maybe I might have been shooting that waterfall, or maybe I might have shot that tree up there. I'll show some B-roll of that place now. So yeah, I'm just basically, you know, deflecting the responsibilities, but yeah, I kind of sucked. That's just how it is. Anyways, if you're interested in seeing more of those characters, the new ones, or the old ones, because I'm getting those revamped as well, follow my socials down in the links down below. Thank you very much for watching this absolutely horrible video to the absolute end. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this video content. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about Fubuki and Mio, and this place in general, and I will see you next time. Lemon, out.